Welcome to Wine and Crime and our active cold case series, where we pour a glass and peel back the layers of unresolved true crime. Today's story is the kind that should have ended differently. A bright, confident 10-year-old girl abducted in broad daylight from her elementary school, with dozens of people around. This is the case of Bianca Elaine LeBron, missing since 2001 and believed to have been lured by a man no one could identify. Bianca LeBron was just 10 years old and in 5th grade at Elias Howe School in Bridgeport. It was a Wednesday morning when she told her friends and a teacher something strange. Her uncle was picking her up to take her shopping. She even invited her friends to come along. They declined, but none of them found it suspicious. Bianca seemed confident, like it was all planned. At 8:30 a.m. before classes began, Bianca was seen walking up to a two-tone brown and tan van. Older model, bad condition, sanded exterior, tinted windows. Witnesses saw her get in and then she was gone. When her classmates were later interviewed, they said they assumed the man was her uncle. He made no attempt to hide his face. He was a Hispanic male, early 20s to early 30s, 5'8" to 5'11", average build, short afro, long sideburns, beard, brown eyes, scratches on both cheeks. His outfit was weirdly specific. A blue Gap pullover, FUBU jeans with a fat Albert cartoon on the back pocket, and beat-up brown Timberland boots. Bianca's real family told investigators she doesn't even have an uncle, and no one in the family owned or had access to a van like the one she got into. Here's where this gets even more enraging. No one at the school reported her missing. She was marked as absent, that's it. Bianca's family didn't realise she was gone until 4:30 p.m. They thought maybe she was at a relative's or a friend's house. But by 8:30 p.m, her mum, Carmelita, called the police. It was too late. Bianca had already been missing for 12 hours. The school faced huge backlash. Bianca told a teacher she was leaving school that day, and the teacher did nothing. The teacher was suspended with pay, but for Bianca's mother that wasn't enough. She eventually had her daughter declared legally dead just to file a wrongful death lawsuit against the school. As a result, attendance policies were changed across the district, but for Bianca, those reforms came far too late. Bianca lived with her mother and stepfather, Angelo Garcia. Her biological father lived out of the state, but was still in her life. Neither parent is considered a suspect. Bianca was outgoing, smart, had high self-esteem. She loved dancing, singing, shopping, and had a pet hamster named Nina. She had once stayed overnight at a friend's house without telling anyone, so at first her family didn't panic, but this time, she didn't come back. Her grandmother still lives in the same house Bianca used to visit. She and the rest of Bianca's family have never stopped hoping. To this day, no one knows who the man in the van was. The sketch is still out there, the two-tone van with sanding marks, still the key lead. Police received hundreds of tips over the years, including sightings of girls who looked like Bianca in Texas, Puerto Rico, and Mexico. None of them panned out. And the worst part, whoever took Bianca didn't wear a mask. He wanted her to trust him. That means she knew him, or he was good enough at pretending she should. This happened right outside a school, in broad daylight. If this case can't be solved, what hope do we have for the others? But we shouldn't give up. Someone somewhere has a name, saw that van, knew a guy who suddenly had a child in his care in late 2001. Bianca deserves to be found, even after all these years.